the Shai people were living here and they had their communities in the hills. This particular area was where they would come around and then bring their ladies, young ladies at that time, between the ages of 16, 17, 18, 19, after they had seen their first blood, and then keep them on this hill for 6 months, and then take them through a series of training to groom them, and help them transition from being girls into women. Now, this rite of passage is commonly known as Dipo. So they brought the girls here to train them for 6 months before taking them through Dipo. Now, once we get to the top, we'll see evidence of the kind of activities they used to do over there. And so, we'll do a short climb. There are ropes over there. Please, when we get there, make sure you use the ropes. We'll just use the ropes. We'll climb 2 ropes. There are 3 ropes. 2 of them are compulsory. You use them. The last rope is optional. And then once we get to the top, we'll see an amazing view, take pictures, and then we'll descend and come. It's a very simple hill.
No, that one. Don't get it twisted. We are still here live in Shai Hills, and we're now here at the Mogo Hill. Charlie, this trip, as you know, you miss. You do plenty. I find you go inside. Stick and stay. Some catch up. Pebando be sharp. We are now moving to the Mogo Hill, Abi. So these trees here. Later, I'll give you the history about them. Man. When you go like this, if you want to give birth to twins, hold the rope, then climb up. That is the history behind it. That is the history behind the rope we are playing.
You listen to any history, so aside my own and your own.
So this is what happened. What happened here?
From there, you enter through Kokompe. Original. The past roundabout, then Las Palmas is on our right.
Papa, yeah.
All is on the Mogo.
Let them know who cannot climb. I'll tell you for what. Thank you. Give birth. Thank you yourself. Happy will carry them in back for hey, that do we know? I'm grabbing you. I'm gonna hey, 60,000.
Okay. Your was no here the soon make a chance. So we are currently at the top of the Mogo Hill, where the shy people bring their ladies, as I said earlier, keep them here for 6 months, take them through series of training to help them transition from being girls to women. Now, at the time, before a lady could qualify to go through Dipo, there were some prerequisites. So they had a special stone, and each year they will kill an antelope and then use the skin to cover the stone. And each girl will have to take turn to sit on the stone. Now, if you sat on the stone, for instance, this is the stone, and you sit on it, and you are able to get up freely, it means that you qualify to go through the rite. But if you sat on the stone and you got stuck, you couldn't get up, it meant that you were disqualified from going through the puberty rites. Now, qualified means you were a virgin. And disqualified means you had been disvirgin or you and it was the same with the shy people and same with the Mogo. Now these days, people pay for purification. They are purified even before they sit on the stone to go through the rite. And these days, they are trained for just, and then the rite happens in their communities and not on this hill. Now, after they are trained here, the training entailed a lot. They were taught how to take care of themselves, how to take care of their kids, their husbands, and they were even taught how to cater for a home. Because at that time, the Shai people believed that it was a woman's place to take care of a home, while the men would go out and hunt and then gather what they gather, bring back home for food. And so they began embracing agriculture. And so that's how they live. Now, if you look around, we have some oval homes. Some people came here and called it a now, in their community, they had compound, right? Remember, I said, so at that time, we wanted to make medicine. Right. We wanted to make pepper. Right. That's right. Many things you apply on your skin, making as well, not grind all of that. And so grinding was an integral part. When they brought the lady here, they taught them the art of grinding so that they could do all of this to take care of them. And so that is what they were doing when they brought the girls here. After the training was done here, they would send the girls to another area where they will wash them, shave them, clean them, and then they'll put beads around their waist with a cloth in front of them and behind them. They'll be bare-chested, and then they'll be marched in front of the community. They will dance, and then potential suitors come around the ladies and then find a wife. And so they believed that going through the Dipo means that you had brought honor to your family and your community. If you sat on the stone and got stuck, they will perform rites for you, and then it would be an outcast. Once you had not shaped your family, and that was the essence of the kind of training we were doing. And that is one historic feature of this particular hill. Now, this hill isn't known for just, this hill is also known for being one of the training grounds for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's President's Home Guard Regiment. Now, if we have this beautiful reserve over here today, it is thanks to the vision of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who saw how beautiful this whole place was and decided to make this place a reserve in 1962. Now, subsequently, in 1971, because of how important some resources were here, the Second Republic of Ghana, led by Dr. Busia, passed the legislation LI 710, which transformed this area from being a forest reserve to a protected area, which means emphasis is placed on the protection of all the resources we have in here. And so even if you have a license, you can't come in to extract anything out of here. And so if we have this beautiful reserve here today, it is thanks to the vision of these people that we've been able to protect this resource till now. Now, anytime we bring people here, we use this opportunity to educate people on conservation. We are protecting these areas so that we can leave the future generation and their communities with better and more valuable resources than we inherited. So that in future, we'll have cleaner air. In future, we'll have a serene environment, and we'll have somewhere to also come and then show our children the kind of natural resources we have as a country. So I'm going to end here. On our descent, there is a cave the ladies used to sleep in. Even on a hot afternoon, that cave is very cool, like an air-conditioned room. It's very cool and clean. So we'll pass through that side and descend. We are going to where the man invites us. Now, when we get to where the ropes are, you can sit and slide down gently.